Welcome back to Less Cash, More Mash. My name's Tom.
And I'm Mike.
And today we're cracking open a new bottle of Jack Daniel's 10-year, batch 2. So this is a bottle that I definitely said, well, we're not going to find one of these up here. But once again, the best bourbon hunter we have is
that
super fan of the channel, Steve, wandered into a random liquor store somewhere not that far from us. And lo and behold, he found a bottle of this that wasn't at a fair price of $500 like everywhere else. So this is the Jack Daniel's. It's 97 proof, 10 years. Again, it is batch 2. We got it for $90. MSRP is supposed to be $70. I don't know what it's going to be in Massachusetts, but the only other bottle that we did find was on the shelf for $250. So,
and I haven't found one yet. I haven't seen it.
No, I haven't seen it either. The only other person who found one is Steve twice so far, and it was for like 200, 250, something like that. So, company is Brown-Forman, and the distillery is Jack Daniel's. I didn't realize Brown-Forman actually owned Jack Daniel's. I thought Jack Daniel's stood alone but I think they bought them out at one point in time. The mash bill is 80% corn, 12% rye, 8% malted barley. I'm going to apologize how many times I say bourbon. Yes, I understand Jack Daniel's is a Tennessee whiskey. I don't even know if I've said bourbon, but I'm going to probably say it.
I don't know either.
But super excited to try this one. Again, I really didn't think we were going to get, because I don't ever remember seeing batch 1.
Not this, no. Definitely didn't see batch 1.
But back then.
And not even this soon.
No, exactly. Back then, even if batch 1 was here, we weren't in that price range. You know what I mean? So but I don't know if I would have passed it up just because I knew it was special. You know what I mean? So we will have to see what is going on. So nothing but rave reviews. I don't want to go against or with anybody. That I've seen a lot of reviews on it, and I haven't seen anybody complain about any of it.
The nose is nice.
Nice proof, 97 proof. It is not bad. Because even the regular Jack is way lower. Like I did like I like their triple mash, and I really like their bonded, both at 100 proof.
A lot of people say grab the barrel pick as well.
A lot of people say that.
Get the barrel pick and or the one that's proof.
I will say, when I've gone like back to back, I haven't tried it yet. Our barrel pick, though, had a weird wood taste at the end. Like it was like a bitter oak to me, but I still drank the whole thing, so don't think it chased me off.
Go back to it.
Nope. Now this one has a nice oak flavor at the end. It was fruity in the front.
It's almost like I had a nutty.
Go figure, because guess what fruit I'm smelling? Well, that has a nice finish too. It was
tasty.
You knew it was a 97 proof. You know what I mean? Like that flavor is continuing on my tongue. Oh man, I forgot to shut the curtains. That is very good. So I am getting it's not as strong, but again, we just did the first crack right here. You just watched me open it. I'm not getting a very, like some of the Jack Daniel's really comes out with a strong banana smell. I'm not getting that. I'm actually getting more of like the oaky, like a nice caramel, a nice thick one too. Like you can actually smell like the age of this one. Like it's dark, first of all, just looking at it.
It's not.
But when you taste it, you just looked at that bottle, and what I was going to say, it doesn't have the same flavor profile as that, but that same oak ending that I get off an Eagle Rare, I really get that oak presence.
I only did that. I forgot what we paid for it, so that's what I was. That was my reference in my head on why.
I knew exactly why you grabbed that, because you looked at the bottom of the bottle. But it really does have a thick.
Did you actually put it on this one? By Jesus, you did.
Of course, I did. I'm right on top of things.
If I would have read the bottle,
I know. If my bottle reader looked at it,
I probably would have seen that. But don't know what it says because I didn't read it. I'm not. This nose is very, very good.
I'm trying to taste the flavor is actually very, very good. I'm trying to remember back if he didn't drink all my bonded, I would be able to reference it. But the
I actually
flavor,
looked. I don't think we have either one of them. I don't think we have any of them.
nope. Jack Daniels fell off. I don't know what happened to them all.
This actually, though, because I recently just picked up a regular Jack Black that we just did in with the Cokes or something. This is a lot easier.
It's not as aggressive.
Yeah.
So I know what you're saying. Where it is, I know people don't like the word smooth, but it definitely feels a lot more refined.
Yeah,
where Jack,
you don't have
Jack
a
kind
little
of
bit.
it's got the sparky pint as it's coming down
Maybe
your
it
throat.
had more rye. I don't know. This is.
I believe it was the same.
Was it?
I think it's the same.
Just
The
sat
same.
longer?
It just sits longer, and it kind of worked out. It smoothed out the whiskey so it doesn't have all them rough edges. Because I know what you're saying. Because when we just did that in the Jack and Cokes and stuff, it was kind of even with like half and half. You felt the Jack jump at you. It was kind of spicy, and this has none of that. This is actually and this is way more proof than that is. Jack Daniels is like 80 something. So I think. If I'm not mistaken.
Then. This is very nice.
It is. I mean, unfortunately, a lot of people watching probably aren't going to be able to get this because this is a sought after bottle.
Or pay for it.
Mm-hmm. That's the other thing. The regular Jack is what?
25,
20.
24,
I was going to say
20,
it's under $30, right?
28.
Right. But this is very good. So I can see where all the hype came from it. I would love to get my hands on like batch one. I don't. I've never seen them in the stores because
it would be another question, I guess. Do they have it hiding?
It would be something that'll pop out eventually.
No, but
most
of the liquor stores I've gone to, I've asked for the 10-year, whether it was this year or last year, and they're like, yeah, good luck.
Yeah, no, again, that's why I honestly.
It's weird because where this one is, it's like out in the middle of nowhere. Even worse.
That's sometimes that's your best bet. You know what I mean? That it went there, and that nobody else even cared about it would be. You know what I mean?
That's
the key. But honestly, I can't thank Steve enough for actually finding this, and this just keeps getting better.
It'll be interesting.
So this is definitely very oaky.
It is very, very good. If one of our little stores that we deal with on a regular basis gets it, what would be the price?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm always thinking, for our wonderful state, this is probably going to be close.
Right. Well, it goes back to, because someone just asked me the other day, as much as I like that Old Forester, how much would I pay up for it? And I try to stay within, $10, $20 of an MSRP. But this was, again, what I thought was going to be an untouchable bottle. So when I seen it, I was like, man, I hate to pay $20 more than MSRP. And I'm like, but we're not going to get to try it otherwise. So
it's still not.
It's not outrageous. No, because again, we found 2 bottles so far. My friend in Georgia was looking out for me. He found it. They've had it behind glass for $500. And Steve found one, I forget where, I think somewhere in Connecticut. And that one was like $200 to $250. You know what I mean?
So really a lot of money if you're going to say, I'm going to buy that for $500.
I think secondary is upwards of that, though.
I think
secondary is like 5, and I think the other one was like six or higher for the 12 years. So again, but people, they're selling. Because
I get it.
In fact, my buddy in Georgia has texted me back. He goes, bottle's not there anymore. I don't know if they discounted it, but it's not there anymore. So it does go. People have money.
If you do challenge them, they typically will say, I could take something off. But it's still crazy.
Way higher than.
Because they already know they're up there. Mm-hmm. And if somebody even asks, like I've asked in down at Cape the last time I was down there, and I forgot what I was looking, and remember I said, and I'm like, well, what's going to be the deal? He's like, I could take probably 100 off, but he was already at like 5, so it's, now we're going to be down to 4, and it was like, I think MSRP was not even 100.
I mean, I hate to say $90 is good for any wish. I got to say, this is drinking phenomenal.
No,
this is definitely
it'll be good because I'm sure we're going to compare and then see.
This is
it'll go back to our channel. Let's Cast More Mash, which is is it worth the money? Is it not worth the money?
No, right.
We can save it that aggravation.
Absolutely. We might even have to get another single barrel, one of the little square ones this to actually see. Because I do remember that one being a lot oakier, and I want to say it was half the price. I think you can get them for like $45 if you get that one of them.
A barrel pick.
The barrel pick ones that we have.
$59, I think.
Somewhere in that general range. I'm trying to think with
but a store pick.
Yep. Overall, it is very good at the $70 MSRP. If you can get it anywhere around there, to me, if you like any part of Jack Daniel's profile, this is a buy all day.
No. Hey, good luck finding it. That'd be the trick. Let us know.
My question is though, and I might have to grab another one of them, but in our town or in our state, you know, if you get like a bonded, would bonded even come close to this if you drank them back to back? You know what I mean? It's 100 proof, and you get them we can get them for supposed to be $29. We get them around 40ish.
I was gonna say 40,
45, like somewhere in that range. Usually when I've seen them on the store, no, they've been there ever since.
You said it was going to go down, and you know,
supposed to. That's what it's supposed to be, but not in the state.
It's not.
So maybe if we can score a cheaper one, this nose is phenomenal.
No,
are you getting a banana at all? No, you just get the nuts. I was just curious on that. It does have that like a overripe banana, but there is such an oaky presence. It almost takes over the banana smell.
I know the whole banana thing, but
Mhm.
and I think somebody, I don't know if it was this one or if it was their barrel pick or it was their store pick. And they were like, they said it was like a banana taffy, and I started laughing because how many I bought
them.
and I bought, you know, and I'm like, we got it here to try. Yeah, it doesn't come up.
This just the more it sits on the glass, it's really thickening up. Like I'm getting like a dark caramel deliciousness. So before we pour a third glass of it, and we have nothing to refer back to, if you can get one, I highly recommend it.
It's sad for Tom because this is another hiding one.
This is going to be one I'm going to have to try to stay off of, and it's not going to be easy because except for when Steve comes, you definitely get a drink. He was like taking everything I have not to open it because he had the two of them. I'm like, no, we're going to do them soon. So
right.
That being said, leave a comment down below.
And thanks again, Steve.
Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.
Subscribe.